Malakas-lakas na ba ang yearning dyan? Hi friends! Here! It's Miss Yapaholic. Here are my credentials. Tut, tut. Just a girl in her 20s. And yes, we are pretty much accomplished if we say that we did and we do have a degree and we are a board passer. What does it mean to be accomplished in your 20s when you're just a girl? Okay, so I have already run down the things that we will be talking about today into 3 parts. First is the pressure in becoming. Second is intimacy versus isolation. And third is message to you. Okay, the pressure in becoming. When you're in your 20s, they say that you are in your quarter life. So we experience the quarter life crisis because at this age we start to finally understand the things that we want, the things that we don't. You get what I mean? So it's a complicated step in understanding the complexity of becoming your own person. We have different paths kasi. We have different aspects in our lives. And for example, me, I have my business. I have my attempt to join academic life again. And then I also have my family and relationships. As for the career part, it is difficult for me to indulge myself because there is a pressure in becoming. As what I have shared, my credentials, I am a board passer in nursing and I'm gonna be a full-fledged registered nurse this month. But people keep asking me or keep pushing me to become or apply for a job as a nurse. I don't want that for myself yet because there are a lot of opportunities out there, many side quests and skill farming na I want to explore. And it's not because I'm not confident that I will do good as a nurse, but because I want to take this time wherein my bones and my body are still all intact and my drive to become is still high. When there is pressure in becoming, I put myself in a box, commit to a job that takes a lot from you and gives so little, is gonna burn me out so fast that I won't be able to try the other things in life. They say that this is a privilege. That is true. It is a privilege that I have the choice to take a pause for a moment because I don't have a family that I have to feed. I don't have kids that I have to raise. And I don't have other huge problems that may come play a part in the decisions that I have to make. So yes, it is a privilege, and it is a privilege I would like to maximize to its full potential. I want to take advantage of this because not everyone gets to have the same privilege. So yes, I want to farm all the skills that I could get so that I will not have a midlife crisis wherein I regret that I kind of lost my momentum there because na full storage ako. There is a pressure in becoming. Yeah, so if you are pressured to become, then you are not alone. In this part of our lives, especially in our 20s, there are a lot of opportunities out there that may seem tempting. There are a lot of responsibilities that will have to be weighed, and my advice to you as a fellow Swentinista, kasi di ba they have mga trentahin, we should have Twentinista or like Bentehin, I don't know, but like, yeah, mga in their 20s. What we can do is 3 steps. First is take a pause. I know there are a lot of responsibilities waiting for you, but it is necessary that you take a pause because that pause will help you look at your situation in a bird's eye view. List down the things that you want to become, list down the things of your opportunities, and see where it coincides. Because if you do meet in the middle of where you want to be and opportunities that seek for you, then maybe that's where you should be. Next is embrace. Embrace the choice that you made. You need to have your entire heart in this decision because you do not want to regret anything. And there is no regret in being a person who is accountable for the decisions that they make. When you embrace a decision, it means that you say yes to whatever that comes your way. You say, I will be fine to whatever challenges that faces you. And I think that's nice because you develop a sense of trust with yourself, that you believe in the things that you do, you trust your decisions, and that will be a proof, an evidence, a fact in the next coming decisions that you will make. If these decisions doesn't go in ways that you plan to, then maybe we could put this in the box where we say, I learned this lesson pala last time when I did something. I will avoid this in the next attempts that I will make. And yes, we use the term attempts because in every moment that we say yes to a decision, it is an attempt to become better. And some attempts just teach us what to avoid in the next. Agenda number 2, intimacy versus isolation. Eric Erickson says that kapag daw nasa 20 na tayo to 35, we are at risk for intimacy versus isolation. Hindi naman at risk, pero yun, alam nyo, nandun tayo sa stage na yun. Stage of development natin psychosocially. So, at this point, malakas-lakas na ba ang yearning dyan? Na-experience na ba natin ang pangungulinga kapag alas 10 na ng gabi? At na-wish ba natin na sometimes when we go outside, we have a partner that we could share these moments with? Well, yes, that is intimacy versus isolation. At this point of our lives, we aim for community. The people crave to belong. At this point of our lives, we're trying to build connections. And not just connections na we share intimately with people na we may or may not get with, hit on, or something we like. That's the term. We like people that we like. But also the relationships that we make with the people around us. For example, our friends, our families, the people at work, the people that we meet along the way in events and such. So, intimacy versus isolation is a very... Ano, sir? Para lang, sir, lang ako, sir. Yay! Thank you, sir! Nakalibre tayo ng cottage kasi this is a 500 pesos worth of cottage. And like, the small tables are already taken. And a girl cannot bring her tables and chairs here because she has a dog. Wait lang, do you want to say hi to my dog? Okay, this is the point of intimacy versus isolation. You make connections. What just happened now was a connection. Connection with the people that surrounds you. And after 1,000 attempts to forming a connection with the real human, I give up and just take my dogs on dates because that somehow works better than having a partner to bicker. I mean, that would be good. Having a partner to argue with when you know you're right. But like, that's the fun part, you know, trying to prove that you're right and then you end up being right. Satisfying. Anyway, I miss having a partner in life, but at the same time, I like the solitude that I am enjoying. I get to have this intelligent conversation with myself. What do you mean? I'm getting this. Pero dapat kasi may partner ka na who can understand that you get these slots in your life na just for you. Dapat ganon. Pero yun nga, we cannot compromise the things that we want for ourselves. If people do not like us enough to meet us where we want to be met, then it's not worth exhausting over. Yan. I think this is gonna be my ate moment. Wow. Because, to be honest, I have been in this industry of finding the love of my life for years. And let me tell you, I'm retired. Wait lang, Lucio. Wait, I'm gonna get my dog. I'm gonna be an ate here. When I tell you, when your goal is to experience, you do not lose. Every person that you meet is a lesson and it's gonna be okay. There will be times that it will feel like heaven and hell, langit at lupa, and it will be, it will hurt. Like, to be honest, it took me a lot of hurting to get to the place where I am right now. Alam nyo ba? Lord, na-excite. Alam nyo ba? There's this guy na I was talking to for quite some time, and he started stalking me again. I could see his name on my profile views ba yun? I could see his name. And sabi ko pa, kinilig ako. Sabi ko pa, what the frick? And another side of me was like, what the frick? Parang ganun. I mean, it doesn't get better. You have to experience it, and then there's no shortcut. You have to like go through the phases talaga na of liking someone, of getting hurt, of like trying to get over someone, and then like trying to break, not to break contact, and then, you know. But along the way, you know what changes is your level of self-respect. Like how much you love yourself more than you love other people. And then gonna realize, shit, I don't want this for myself anymore. I don't wanna go through that again. So as much as I appreciate him lurking, I don't want that for myself anymore. Kahit na alam ko wala siyang intention. He just wants to see or like disturb my peace one way or another. I don't know. I don't give a anymore. But for my peace of mind, I blocked that person. And I got so happy because what do you mean? The person who would give me my dopamine boost was finally blocked by who? By me.
Wow.
And just win things, you know. And really, it it's gonna hurt. And it doesn't get better, to be honest. It just gets to a point wherein you get to choose yourself more than you choose others. And it's not that because you hate them or whatever. It's just how you prefer to live. And I prefer to live in a life where I am met, where I want to be met. I don't want to compromise. I don't want to
Wow.
minimize. I don't want to put myself in a box because I have worked so hard to be who I am, to get to where I am. And this is the only life I have. This is the only life I have. And it's not a sad thing na, ay, ito lang yung buhay ko, so I'm gonna live like this. If we have a different tone to it, ito lang yung buhay ko. And I'm gonna live like this. Diba? That changes like everything when you're like, when you get into your 20s, ma-realize mo na perspective lang talaga lahat. Like for example, I'm in the middle of this place na maingay, but like my perspective is focused on making this content because I want to chika and I want to talk to myself in public without being criticized. And that makes me feel good because
Wow.
nobody cares and nobody cares. Diba? So yeah. Number 3, message to future graduates. If you're in your second year, third year, fourth year, basta you're gonna finish na your university life as an undergrad, this is my message to you. It's okay to take a pause. It's okay to let loose. It's okay to experience. And it's okay to disappoint yourself. Because when they said the outside world is gonna be difficult, it's not because they wanted to undermine what you experience in university. It's because the outside world is really different. There is a different set of expectations already because you already had your degree. So that's another level of pressure, as I have said, the pressure of becoming. And there's also another pressure, which is having intimate relationships. Because everyone is doing it,
Wow.
then you must or you maybe you should do it. But now there is a sense of relief in understanding that this is the only life you have. And I think I want that to be my takeaway for this entire video, because that's been my takeaway for my 22 years of life. This is the only life you have, and you get to decide how you live it. You can belong, and it doesn't have to be with one person. You can belong in a set of friends who appreciate you, who love you, and to be honest, for those girlies who have an extreme bad record with their love life, they have good set of friends. That's just how it should be. As per the handbook, na this is a rom-comish kind of life. But yeah, you can belong in spaces where you excel in a hobby. If you journal, there are communities out there. And maybe sometimes you just have to belong to your pet. Come here, Jai. And maybe you could belong to a far friend. Well, I think life can be very intimidating when you're in your 20s, because there are a lot of doors that opens and a lot of those that closes can have a detrimental effect in your trust with yourself. It is important that you open doors anyway and get in there, because in your 20s you get to realize that this is the only life you have. This is Hira, Miss Bianca calling, and we're gonna see each other next time.